before y'all start busting my balls, yeah, I know the kickstand's short. She's little. I got one coming. It's going to be a little bit longer. It's going to set her up just right. I want to address that because I know you guys in the modified community always want to call out everybody's kickstands. Kickstand coming. It's in the mail.
I like the gangster lean.
Let's go.
No?
There you go. The only thing is about your eye contact.
All right, I'll make eye contact.
You ready? I want you to make eye contact with me, like right now. Like. What's up, everybody? In this episode, I have a super special guest. This is Jacob Youngblood from Ride or Die R&D.
What's up?
And to the untrained eye, you know that this is not a stock razor. And we're going to talk about the parts on this bike. We're going to start with the forks. We're going to talk about the brakes. And we're going to talk about the swing arm extensions that were all purchased, bought, supplied by Jacob from Ride or Die R&D. You want to get in the shop?
Let's do it. Let's go ride. Yo, you know what a merkin is?
I know what a Merc. Yeah, I know what Merc is. Do you know what Merc is?
All right.
All right, guys. Hey, we're back in the shop, y'all. Here we are. These are what we want to talk about. What's so funny?
Nothing.
All right.
Watch the bloopers at the end.
Oh, that's a good point. These are the forks we want to talk about. The colors, the varieties. There's a couple different variations and differences between these forks that I've seen in the community that people have questions about. What is different between this versus this? We're going to talk about the forks. We're going to talk about the clamps. We're going to talk about how they bolt up. We're going to talk about the extended swing arms. We're going to talk about what comes in these kits when you buy it from the Ride or Die website. So
let's do it.
Starting from the forks, we're going to start with the front one here. This is a... Tell me, like I don't know what I'm talking about, what these are.
These are brand new Ride or Die premium P-type clamps without the plastics bolted on.
The plastic is not the premium part.
So what we have here is the brand new Ride or Die premium fork. This is the P-type. The premium forks, what makes them premium is these cast iron triple clamps, specifically designed for the Razor. Not only are they beautiful, they are strong and beefy. What makes this a P-type? Double dampening. You get dampening up and down, butter.
They do ride nice.
They ride beautifully.
Yeah. One more thing I want to mention between not just the aesthetics of what these clamps look like is with this clamp set, you will no longer have to use a bushing set.
Correct.
So with these clamps, the bolt that comes with it,
right.
I'll let Jacob explain.
Yep. So in our premium package, we include 3 bolts for you. 230 millimeter for the SX. It's got the smaller head tube. 250 millimeter MXs, right? Most other platforms. And the 270 for the RSF, right? There's not a separate package anymore like we do with our basic forks.
So when you order a set of these forks, sorry to interrupt.
Yep.
You're gonna get it. When you order a set of these P-type forks, you're gonna get 3 bolts.
You get 3 bolts.
And it's up to you to use the bolt that's applicable.
That matches to your bike. And you also get wheel spacers that will match whether you're using the regular MX or SX wheel or the RSF wheel. That all comes in the premium package along with a brand new beautiful axle bolt. Then this is the premium S-type, single dampening, sort of standard issue. It's kind of the same forks
that we're used to,
that we've been selling forever.
45, 48.
These are 45, 48s to match, to fill these clamps, right? So still just awesome, just strong, beautiful ride. You're gonna love them.
This is what people normally have, right?
Correct.
Currently.
Correct.
In most areas.
Yeah.
This fork tube set.
Yes.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Okay.
These are bad to the bone, no doubt about it.
So on your website you have 3 versions to select from when you order from the Ride or Die website.
Yes.
Okay.
Not specifically mentioned here, but when you go to our site, you'll have our regular forks that we've been selling for years. These things are awesome. They're a massive upgrade over stock. we have a package for this and we have a package for RSF because it comes with different hardware, right? You need different wheel spacers for the RSF wheels, you need a longer head tube bolt. We include all that in the premium package. In the basic package, you just got to select which one you're going to ride with.
Gotcha.
Yeah, we got some of the examples.
Blue, green, red, gold.
Blue, green, red, gold, silver, black.
Black. No, does anybody else in the industry offer such a plethora of colors?
You can get chrome triple clamps in our regulars or the midnights.
With these clamps, since we're on the topic of clamps, one thing I want to bring up is with these kits, you do not have to have a bushing kit.
Correct.
With this set, you do have to have a bushing kit.
Correct.
But there is a difference in this bushing kit than the prior iterations.
Absolutely. Nickel plated, right? Will no longer rust. A lot of guys are in Florida, California, sea
It's
environments, coastal cities, New York, right? Eventually you're going to get, it's rust, it's surface rust. There's nothing that's going to compromise the strength of any of it.
But aesthetically.
But aesthetically, you'll have to get out there with a little Brillo pad and clean it up
much.
every once in a while, or just spray some paint on it real quick. You don't have to do this with these anymore. They're nickel coated.
Okay.
Taking the game up another level, right? We did it first originally, we're doing it again.
And you continue to do it. So we've talked about the forks, we talked about the stem bolts, we talked about the axles. This is another thing that you are going to have on your website?
Yep, these will be available very, very soon. Just generic extended swing arms, right? Bolt straight on, you have to drill one hole to it, right? Basically, you take your wheel off, you'll mount this, you'll mark exactly where your hole needs to be.
Drill your hole.
Drill it, bolt it on.
Rear axle adjustability.
Right? No more chain tensioner. Like if you heard in the video leading up to here how loud my chain is.
No, he doesn't lube it either. I think
it's a TAF.
His bike sounds like a rock tumbler.
It does.
Riding behind him.
It does. Which I love it. I love my little rock tumbler. These are cool, right? We're developing a full bolt-on extended swing arm. These are just available. They're generic.
Yeah.
No big deal. Cost is going to be right on these. I don't know if we have exact pricing yet, but they're not going to be crazy.
Yeah. But for anybody who doesn't want to buy a whole new extended swing arm or have one made, there's a couple companies
minimal
out there
fabrication. Yeah, a lot of guys do them. They do great ones, right? And they're just got designs on it, and everything's awesome.
Right.
But you can buy these off the shelf. We have them in stock.
Yep.
You can get them in 3 days.
Cool. And then brake bracket to come with it.
Yep. And all that just bolts on. Comes with all the hardware. Comes with a cool.
Comes with a rear axle. They look cool.
But they look cool, right?
I like cool. I like things that look cool.
You do. You like a nice purple.
I do indeed.
You are a man of purple.
It's true.
The Prince of South Austin.
Ooh.
Like the guitarist Prince. Check it out. Thanks to Voltron Watts for letting us give it a little video time. But Voltron does great videos, man. He's come a long ways. He teaches us a lot of things. He researches a lot of things. We get to hang out and, bounce ideas off each other occasionally. And
yeah, I think we're kind of spoiled.
100%.
You and I, in this industry, we're kind of spoiled.
We are, but it's been cool watching this industry grow.
Yeah.
Right? People are doing cool things. Right? I like it.
I do too.
It's awesome.
So before I close this video out, there's one more thing I want to do, and I want to do a speed test on the bike that was in the intro. It's got just a rundown for you guys. It's got a little bit controller. It's got a EC4P light, and it has an amperage battery. It's 130 amps continuous, 72 volt, 24 amp hours. So I'm going to tune this thing up. We're going to do a speed test on you guys, because I know a lot of you are probably running very similar setups as far as your battery motor controllers go. Just to give you an idea, if you're getting into this, what you can expect if you have a similar kit with your bike, or you're planning on building one.
Let's go.
Let's do the speed test.
Ride or die.
Follow. Let's go. Mode 3. Yes, sir. All right, guys, here we are at the speed test where I do all the speed tests for these RZRs and e-bikes. We just set up the TrueMoto app. Let's see what our speed test is. I have not done this yet, so this will be new to me with this setup on this bike. Let's go. Miles an hour on that run there, and it gets to 60 quick. It gets to 60 quick, boy. Let's try that again. Mode 3. Let's do drag mode Let's do drag mode. It's gonna record our 0 to 30, 0 to 45, and our 0 to 60 times. Let's go. Send it, bud. All right, guys, that was 2 runs on the speed test. You got 60 miles an hour on the way there, 59 miles an hour on the way back. Let's run it back real quick. 0 to 30 in 3.5 seconds. 0 to 45 in 7 seconds. 0 to 60, we didn't hit 60 on that run. We hit 59. I was trying to get that last mile an hour for you guys, but I'll tell you what, 59, 60, to me, it's all the same thing on something so small. If you guys have not ridden or built one of these bikes, I don't know what you're waiting for. I want everybody to know how these things feel and ride, sharing these experiences with you guys, share with your friends, share with your family. I'm always an advocate for electricity. Thank you for watching, guys. Later.
I don't like it all up in my neck. You know what a merkin is?
I know what a Merc. Yeah, I know what Merc is. Do you know what Merc is?
No.
You don't know what Merc is? That's not.
Do you know what a merkin is?
I do. It's a
pay.
It's a wig that they used to wear back in the ancient times.
It is a crotch toupee.
You had to cover up your chlamydia when the dudes would come in from war, looking for. They showered a bunch back then too. Those chicks showered. They were clean. You ready for this? Get your head clear.
Is there ready? All right. Cough it out. Cover up my boob sweat.
Yeah, boob sweat. Your nipples are a little hard.
Ooh.
Oh.
Yeah.
All right. I already forgot what I was going to say.
Now try to do it.